Hi guys, how are you? I'm back here again today with my second video. And as you all know, जो भी लोग मुझे देख रहे होंगे या who all have subscribed to me, is that I try and share an interesting piece of information with you, uh, which is a well researched and of course a hot topic that can be of some use to your everyday lives. So here I am again today with my second video about something which is pertinent to us, very very pertinent to us. So today we are going to talk about investing. देखिए हम any working professional or anyone who maybe have just started working or anyone who is earning and who has the capability to invest in the markets, because uh, in today's time it is very important to mirror the markets. The Indian market is growing, and that's how the people affected by it should also be growing, right? We all try to mirror the economies that we live in. Indian economy is growing fast. Everyone is talking about Indian economy. uh, People are going crazy about stocks that have been doing exceptionally well for last few years. And the one important part which I want to say, and as Warren Buffett also says, that an average guy who is doing his own work or who does not have any knowledge about the markets, of course he's not an active investor, he's just a passive investor. So I leave my money into the market and I do my work, right? That's what a passive investor is. We all are not active investors, in the sense that we cannot time the market, we cannot do daily research about markets. सो देखिए, ये सब बहुत जेनरिक सी बातें हैं आप सबके लिए, और आप सब ये सोच रहे होंगे कि ये कोई नई बात नहीं है. सो मैं आपको कुछ नया बताना चाहता हूँ विच इज़ वेरी वेल रिसर्च्ड एंड वेरी मच टू डू इन द करेंट सिनेरियो, वेरी मच रिलेवेंट. मैं आपसे कुछ भी ऐसा आउटडेटेड शेयर नहीं करूँगा विच यू ऑलरेडी नो, राइट? सो देखिए, द मार्केट्स हैव बीन फॉलिंग डाउन very off lately since last 2 months. If you invest, you know where your stocks are compared to last 3 months. Look at their 3 months performance. All of them have fallen flat by 50%. If I talk about mid cap stocks, if I talk about small cap stocks, and if I talk about mutual funds, they all have been down by 20 to 30%, in some cases even more. The world is grappling with major problems. Indian economy, I can say as well, but I would say the world, because it's not only the Indian dollar, which is Indian rupee, which has been falling down. It's every currency as compared to dollar. Every currency has been falling down. But the world is right now facing four major kind of problems. The first one is the heightened tariff measures by US government, a strong dollar, heightened geopolitical risks, and sticky inflation in economies. सो अगर सभी ब्लीड कर रहे हैं मार्केट में, स्टॉक्स, म्यूचुअल फंड्स, देन व्हाट एग्जैक्टली इज़ फॉर अस टू लर्न फ्रॉम हियर. जब भी आपके FIIs, फॉरेन इन्वेस्टर्स और मेजर कॉरपोरेशंस जब वो पैसा निकाल लेंगे, आप कुछ नहीं कर सकते. You will have to go through that market. You cannot time that market. All your investments will bleed, and there is maybe there is no other option that we can see. But yes, see, there are certain heroes which are available at this time as well, and I'm going to share with you some 10 mutual funds. These are diversified equity mutual funds, right? And they have not only outperformed the market during their bullish time, they have given returns of at the bullish phase, which was, अगर आप सितंबर 2024 को the last एंड मानेंगे जहाँ से मार्केट गिरनी स्टार्ट हुई थी, उससे हम एक साल पहले का पीरियड कैलकुलेट करें, फ्रॉम September 23 to September 24, they gave more than 50% of the returns. Some of them gave 70% of the returns. So this was the time when everyone was making money. But during these 3 months, September onwards, September 24 onwards, when the market started falling, they cushioned the losses. जहाँ पे सब 40-50% डाउन है, एटलीस्ट 30% डाउन है, these mutual funds, they have cushioned the losses. They are down by 3% to 10%. I'm giving you a list of these 10 mutual funds which have cushioned the losses at this time as well. So ये रही लिस्ट जो मैंने आपके साथ शेयर कर दी. इन टॉप 10 फंड्स में सबसे अच्छी बात क्या है, ये आपको बेस्ट ऑफ बोथ वर्ल्ड्स देंगे, which means जब आपकी मार्केट ऊपर जा रही होगी दे विल गिव यू बेस्ट ऑफ द बेस्ट रिटर्न्स, और जब आप लॉसेस में जा रहे होंगे या मार्केट नीचे जा रही होगी दे विल कुशन योर लॉसेस, ये आपके लॉसेस को कंटेन करेंगे, प्रोटेक्ट करेंगे। दीज आर 10 म्यूचुअल फंड्स जिन्होंने रिटर्न आप देखिए फॉर लास्ट 1 ईयर व्हाट इज़ द रिटर्न दैट दे हैव गिवन टू देयर इन्वेस्टर्स एंड लुक एट द लॉसेस। सो मैं भी इन्वेस्ट करता हूँ, आई इन्वेस्टेड इनटू अ small cap focused high risk mutual fund which is down by some 15-20%, and look at these funds, इस टाइम पे भी they are down by at most 3% to 10%, not exceeding 10% or 11%. Isn't that a good thing? सो थ्योरी क्या है, बहुत सिंपल सी थ्योरी मैं आपको समझाता हूँ। देखिए म्यूचुअल फंड्स दे हैव बेंचमार्क्स, ठीक है। एवरी म्यूचुअल फंड इज़ फॉलोइंग अ पर्टिकुलर बेंचमार्क एंड दे हैव टू कंप्लाई विद इट, ठीक है। सो अगर किसी फंड के सामने मिड कैप लिखा हुआ है, राइट, it means it will have to invest in mid cap stocks. It cannot go into small cap stocks, large cap stocks. It cannot go anywhere. किसी के सामने small cap लिखा है तो it will have to invest in small cap stocks. It cannot go and invest into large cap stocks, mid cap stocks. Similar, right? Now for example मैं आपके सामने एक example ले लेता हूँ, HDFC ELSS tax saver, ठीक है। It invests only in large cap stocks. हालांकि ये ELSS है, टैक्स सेवर है, सो इट मीन्स 3 साल से पहले इफ़ यू इन्वेस्ट यू कैन नॉट विदड्रॉ। सो यहाँ पे उनके पास रिडेम्पशन प्रेशर नहीं होगा बेचने का कि बेचना ही है, बट दे कैन नॉट गो इनटू स्मॉल कैप, मिड कैप, जहाँ की अगर आप जानना चाहें तो मैं आपको बता दूँ पिछले 1 साल का पीरियड जो मैंने बताया था सितंबर 23 से लेके 24 तक, द मिड कैप स्टॉक्स एंड द स्मॉल कैप स्टॉक्स दे मेड respectively 45% and 55% returns to their investors. So it's a huge number. But the problem is जहाँ पे एक फंड ने अपनी एक थीम, अपना एक पैटर्न डिसाइड किया है, they will have to follow it. They cannot move away from it. So the ultimate crux is एक actively managed fund and a passively managed fund. Go with an actively managed fund where the fund manager has the freedom to move away and invest into other stocks if he feels that a particular sector or a particular stock or a particular theme might underperform in the coming future or is under stress. Here he can shift his focus from that particular sector to a different sector. This is what exactly this table shows. अगर आप देखेंगे तो this is the real data, right? This has been published into ET. Go and read 17th February 2025 ET and you will see the same table which I am talking about, right? So an actively managed fund has a greater flexibility. They can look beyond the index. For example, अगर मैं पारिक flexi fund की बात करूँ, it can go and invest in foreign equities as well. So they have much better flexibility. So I would say that do not shy away from investing. All of the time is a learning phase for all of us. Rather than getting distressed out, depressed, try and learn from the markets. There are always new things happening. This is a new data, and try and be safe in investing. If you don't know much about markets, do not bet too much. As Warren Buffett said rightly, an average guy cannot time the market. It is always good to be invested, keep learning new things, and I'm very hopeful that this video maybe would have shed some light about how fund works, mutual fund works. Thank you so much guys. Bye bye.